Former President Donald Trump was in Michigan for a campaign event for the weekend and decided to take a shot at law enforcement, as well as a list of other imaginary enemies. Well, let's take a look.
We are a failing nation. We are a nation in decline. And now these radical left lunatics want to interfere with our elections by using law enforcement. It's totally corrupt, and we will never let it happen. This is the final battle. With you at my side, we will demolish the deep state. We will expel the warmongers from our government. We will drive out the globalists. We will cast out the communists, Marxists, and fascists. And we will throw off the sick political class that hates our country. We will rout the fake news media, and we will defeat crooked Joe Biden. We will liberate America from these villains once and for all.
Oh, wow. So wait. Going after the globalists, the communists, the Marxists, and the fascists. Wait, if you throw out the fascists, you'd be throwing out, well, quite a few of your own supporters. Just saying.
Pink-haired communists.
I know. Okay, anyway. So, funny enough, early on in that video, he talked about how, it's the radical left lunatics using law enforcement. So basically, Donald Trump is now F the police. I'm not saying it. He just said it. Not in that specific, way, but, I mean, if he thinks that law enforcement has been co-opted by the radical left, the communists, the social, whatever he's railing against, well, then the natural position would be to hate law enforcement. I mean, I'm just saying that's where it comes from. All right, so funny enough, Donald Trump had done everything he could to bolster law enforcement during his 4 years in office, and so doesn't really make a whole lot of sense there. But there's other things that don't really make sense. He also mentioned the warmongers. We're gonna get rid of the warmongers. But wait, if he's against the warmongers, he might as well just get rid of pretty much everybody in the government, including himself. Again, Donald Trump, the man who bragged about knowing more about warfare than any other person in history, including more than the generals. I know more about. I knew more than the generals do. I know better than I know more about war. I'm the most. I'm the best guy at war. Really? You have bone spurs. Which feet did you have the bone spurs on? I don't know. Was it the left one or the right one? Maybe both. I don't know. You can't figure it out. He also, by the way, bragged about steering more money to the Pentagon for ships, planes, etc. Now, normally you don't generally keep ramping up spending on the Pentagon unless you plan to use it. And, oh, right, he did. He did. Remember the Moab in Afghanistan? Yeah, that was Trump. Look, when it comes down to it, Donald Trump does not have a core set of principles and beliefs. No, the reason that he hates law enforcement now is because, look, he's on the receiving end of some of it. Wow. And on that, by the way, he also added a little bit of a spin to it. Take a look.
I'm being indicted for you, and I believe the you is more than 200 million people that love our country. They're out there, and they love our country. This is a continuation of the greatest witch hunt of all time.
I'm being indicted for you. Really? For you who? Who? I don't remember the average American getting to take home copies of classified nuclear materials. And thank goodness. Thank goodness I don't remember that. Thank goodness that never happened. So, no, I'm being indicted for you. For you. And look, man, it's ridiculous marketing. But at the same time, somehow it works. Look, NBC News reported on Sunday that recent polls show a 5% jump among Republican voters for Donald Trump after his indictments. That's right, he jumped in the polls. People took a look at him after him being indicted and were like, that's our man. Criminal? Hell yes. Yes, we're going to vote for the guy who's alleged to be, a criminal, criming. By the way, same thing, same person, same people who didn't like crooked Hillary. Criminal, lock her up. Oh, Donald Trump. We support this criminal though. Jesus. I know. In fact, they do some mental gymnastics to try to, square that circle. Let's just say that 6 out of 10 Republicans think the indictments, investigations into Donald Trump are politically motivated. So that, it's an easy way around that one. Oh yeah, no, well, he's not actually a criminal. This is political. No, this is something that Donald Trump, over the Mar-a-Lago stuff, the documents, this is something that he brought upon himself by just not returning documents that he was supposed to return. And while he had the power to do so, decided not to declassify it. Apparently he just decided, no, I'm just going to take them anyway. Who cares if I declassify them? Well, it turns out NARA actually cares. The National Archives and all that. Turns out people actually care. If you declassify documents, which again you had power to declassify most of these documents without going through a process. And there are some that you still have the power to do so, but you have to go through a process in order to do so when it's relevant to national security. But hey, who cares about that? Just whatever. Don't care. Gonna take them home anyway, not declassify them, not even try to go through a process, and then claim that they're mine, and then fail to return them, and then tell your lawyers to lie about returning them, and then, oh my goodness, I just got searched by the FBI. Oh no, I must be the victim. No, everything you did to yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. F around and find out. But there's more. According to Democratic pollster Jeff Horwitz of Hart Research Associates, said of the GOP voters, not only are they sticking with Trump post-federal indictment, there are several signs that his support is growing or others are losing ground, particularly Ron DeSantis. Yeah, so Trump doing better, Ron DeSantis faltering, and no one else is even near enough in the polls to have any sort of big impact on this Republican nomination.
Florida's ground zero for the nursing home. I mean, we're God's waiting room.
It looks like his campaign is now in God's waiting room. Life support. Not doing well. Unless something drastic changes. And it has to be pretty drastic. I really do think Donald Trump may just walk away with the Republican nomination once again.